Adem Bona player comparisons. We have a best case and a worst case comp each for Adem Bona. Try and convince each other that our comps are better than their comps. You can go first here. What's your best case player comp for Bona?
I went with somebody who recently played for the Mavs, who I had as his best team fit at Mbona's. Undersized big man is more defensive effort oriented and offensively is more of a lob catcher. Daniel Gafford. I think that's best case for Bonus. He just becomes essentially a hustle, high energy player, a plus guy defensively, and is athletic enough to make an impact around the rim on the offensive end.
Okay. I don't dislike that one really. I mean, I dislike Daniel Gafford in general, but I think it's a pretty apt comp. All right, I went with a guy who I think the college numbers are nearly identical to Bona. So this guy played 2 years in college in my Big Ten, and his sophomore season at Indiana, he averaged 12.6 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 3 fouls. That's nearly identical to Adem Bona. This guy was a little bit bigger, but I'm going with Thomas Bryant.
Okay. To me, Thomas Bryant is the inverse of Bona, where Bryant is more offensive and Bona is more defensive.
I think that's probably fair. It probably is Daniel Gafford.
I don't hate Thomas Bryant though, because that came up for me.
They do it very different ways, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, to overall value and production wise, like Bryant's carved out like a couple of years as a starter in the league. I feel like that's the ultimate
Yeah.
feeling for
We'll
Bona.
we'll go with Thomas Bryant. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Oh, I had already highlighted Daniel Gafford as the winner.
Oh,
Let's wait up.
then we'll stick with that. I like my worst case scenario. So I
What,
was going to concede for my worst case.
what's your worst case?
I'm a South Carolina alum, even though I'm wearing an Alabama Crimson Tide shirt. I just like the way the elephant looks on here. Chris Silva. He's a big man for South Carolina when they made the Final Four in 2017. He's somebody who is very much defensive oriented. He made his biggest impact with his rim protection. Offense was a work in progress. He had some good moments his senior year at South Carolina offensively, but he was a defensive guy. Got drafted by the Heat in the second round, stuck around for a little bit because of that defense, but has never made a significant impact in the league. I think he's overseas now. And his awkwardness and just the fact it doesn't look like he has total control of his limbs all the time made him prone to getting in foul trouble. I like that one for me.
Okay, that's good. It's good. It's very good. I'm very willing to give you that. I was gonna go Adama Sanogo, just undersized, like he's got to work guy. But again, Adama was way more offense than defense. So
And he went from second round pick to like playing a significant role at times in the league this year as a rookie.
yeah, that's too good. That's way too
Yeah,
good for a Dembona.
might be.
Yeah, you win the comp game today. We're giving you Gafford and we're giving you the worst case. Brian Ralph, champion of a Dembona. Put that on the resume, Brian. The NBA draft is coming up, and I've got something awesome for you. We are partnering with the people at NBA 2K Lab. NBA 2K is the best video game on earth. The people at 2K Lab are making some awesome stuff to make that game even more fun, and they just launched their 2024 NBA Draft Simulator, where you can find the official Sleepers Media big board. We ranked our top 75 players in this draft class. Me, Carter, Brian Ralph, Riley Davis. We did it together, and it is featured on the 2K Lab NBA Draft Simulator. You can take control of any team in the draft, play GM with just one click, and see our entire rankings before these videos even come out. Check out the link in the description of this video to try out the draft sim for yourself, and you can find more mini games at nba2klab.com/NBA-mini-games.